Music is liquid architecture. Architecture is frozen music. The soul that sees beauty may sometimes walk alone. As soon as you trust yourself, you will know how to live. God help us, for art is long and life so short. A man should hear a little music, read a little poetry, and see a fine picture every day of his life, in order that worldly cares may not obliterate the sense of the beautiful which God has implanted in the human soul. Daring ideas are like chessmen moved forward. They may be beaten, but they may start a winning game. We do not have to visit a madhouse to find disordered minds. Our planet is the mental institution of the universe. I have possessed that heart, that noble soul, in whose presence I seemed to be more than I really was, because I was all that I could be. If I love you, what business is it of yours? A man sees in the world what he carries in his heart. You can easily judge the character of a man by how he treats those who can do nothing for him. Talent develops in solitude. Character develops in the stream of life. The human race is a monotonous affair. Most people spend the greatest part of their time working in order to live, and what little freedom remains so fills them with fear that they seek out any and every means to be rid of it. There is nothing more frightful than ignorance in action. If you've never eaten while crying, you don't know what life tastes like. I bid the chords sweet music make, and all must follow in my wake. To think is easy, to act is hard, but the hardest thing in the world is to act in accordance with your thinking. Nothing shows a man's character more than what he laughs at. A person hears only what they understand. By seeking and blundering we learn. I have so much in me, and the feeling for her absorbs it all. I have so much, and without her it all comes to nothing. Things which matter most must never be at the mercy of things which matter least. Magic is believing in yourself. If you can do that, you can make anything happen. The world is so empty if one thinks only of mountains, rivers, and cities, but to know someone who thinks and feels with us, and who, though distant, is close to us in spirit, this makes the earth for us an inhabited garden. Knowing is not enough. We must apply. Willing is not enough. We must do. There is nothing worse than aggressive stupidity. Life belongs to the living, and he who lives must be prepared for changes. Every day one should at least hear one little song, read one good poem, see one fine painting, and, if at all possible, speak a few sensible words. I love those who yearn for the impossible. Enjoy when you can, and endure when you must. Nothing is worth more than this day. Everything is hard before it is easy. The greatest thing in this world is not so much where we stand as in what direction we are moving. The person born with a talent they are meant to use will find their greatest happiness in using it. I am proud of my heart alone. It is the sole source of everything. All our strength, happiness, and misery. All the knowledge I possess everyone else can acquire, but my heart is all my own. Nothing is so strong as gentleness, nothing so gentle as real strength. We are shaped and fashioned by what we love. We must always change, renew, rejuvenate ourselves. Otherwise, we harden. Age does not make us childish, as some say. It finds us true children. Those who know nothing of foreign languages know nothing of their own. At the moment of commitment, the entire universe conspires to assist you. There is strong shadow where there is much light. We are our own devils. We drive ourselves out of our Edens. People who think honestly and deeply have a hostile attitude towards the public. All truly wise thoughts have been thought already thousands of times, but to make them truly ours, we must think them over again honestly, until they take root in our personal experience. Sometimes I don't understand how another can love her, is allowed to love her, since I love her so completely myself, so intensely, so fully, grasp nothing, know nothing, have nothing but her. Love is an ideal thing, marriage a real thing. A confusion of the real with the ideal never goes unpunished. This is the true measure of love. When we believe that we alone can love, that no one could ever have loved so before us, and that no one will ever love in the same way after us. All theory is gray, my friend, but forever green is the tree of life. It's true that nothing in this world makes us so necessary to others as the affection we have for them. Treat people as if they were what they ought to be, and you help them to become what they are capable of being.